If the Lions go 12-4, I'm sending this tape into ESPN.
Welcome to Champs, baby. We don't win in the specific years that I want us to win. Let's go! Let's go! I was big on them and so was Chandler. Because he's not the better player. Watch them play football.
Oh my God, you watched the highlights? Did you watch Johnny Manziel's highlights when he... Whoa, guys. Look at me. I'm going to go throw the ball.
If Stidham outperforms Newton, Stidham's going to start. That's all you have. How are you going to win the division with that? How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another weekly episode of the Nosebleeds Podcast. We're back here with another NFL weekly recap. Going to go down the entire schedule for you this week to recap all of the games. The Patriots get a huge win this week, shutting out the Chargers 45-0. We have a lot to say about that, as well as the playoff picture, what it's looking like in the AFC, as well as the NFC. A lot to talk about this week. So my name is Zing Antonakis. I'm lucky enough to be joined by Chandler Betts and Stuart Brooks, the usual crew. How you guys doing today?
I'm good.
Pretty well.
I'm just cleaning my glasses.
All right, cool. Got to have those clean glasses in order to see.
I don't have any microfiber, so I'm just using my shirt.
See the zoom. But yeah, a lot of things to talk about this week. We will definitely get into it. But if you haven't already seen it, make sure to go over to our Instagram at nosebleeds__podcast. This will be the last video uploaded on the ACMi Sports YouTube page for the Nosebleeds Podcast. We are moving to an exclusive YouTube page, the Nosebleeds Podcast on YouTube. Go to our Instagram and hit the link in the bio in order to subscribe to our new YouTube page. That's where everything's going to be going up, as well as the new announcement, Who Knows Their Stuff? The Nosebleeds Podcast game show is going to be going up. Yeah, Who Knows Their Stuff is going to be going up on the new YouTube page as a debut for the channel. So it's 3 episodes. It's a game show, sports game show. The whole cast reunites for the first time in a couple of months. It's extremely fun to film, and it'll be even more fun to watch. So definitely I recommend going to subscribe to the new YouTube page, not only to check out next week's NFL episode that'll go up there, as well as the game show that'll go up sometime this weekend. So that's enough of me rambling on and plugging. Let's dive into it. NFL schedule. We'll start off with the Saints and the Falcons. Saints get a W this week against the Falcons with Taysom Hill at the helm. 21-16. Falcons just lost. I mean, okay, I don't really know what to say.
The Falcons would win just because I don't like the Saints and everything. But yeah. Taysom Hill finally played well.
I think he threw his first touchdown.
2 touchdowns.
In his NFL career.
No picks.
He was undrafted in 2015,
18.
16?
Oh, really?
I thought it was a while.
He was like
he's
like
old.
26 when he
he went on a mission. So yeah, he's older.
Oh, did he go to BYU?
He did, yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh yeah, he's 30.
He also had like
he's 30.
He had like
he didn't come
he had
in
like 8.
17.
Yeah, he had like 8 knee injuries. No, it wasn't 8.
He was on the Packers actually as a practice squad member.
He had 4 knee injuries, like
wow,
surgeries, I think.
I didn't know he was 30. Wow.
He's mad old.
They should have gone with Bridgewater as the long-term answer.
See, this is what I was saying though over the like in the offseason though, when they were making all those signings and stuff at quarterback, because they were paying I got into an argument about Chris about this.
Yeah.
How they were paying no, not Dr. Phil, no,
yeah,
please.
I just thought to do it once.
But they were no, the PTSD, bro, it's real. Anyway, me and Chris were arguing that Chris was saying that he's worth the money, even though he wasn't really acknowledging that he's 30 years old. That's what I thought of when you said that. But still, yeah, he played pretty well. And that'll actually lead into a question that we have in the questions from the Nosebleeds segment later on. So we'll get into that a little bit more later. But yeah, Falcons, they're bad. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't lose by more, honestly. But at the same time,
team's dead.
They're just not motivated. They're just kind of just there.
All I remember seeing that was notable about them, well, first of all, their jerseys are pretty clean. I like the black jerseys. And then secondly, it doesn't matter. But I think Julio got injured. And also on the last play of the game, like it was a Hail Mary attempt and it was incomplete. And basically what it looks like happened was that Calvin Ridley knew that obviously they weren't going to score. So instead he like dove for the ball, but really he just like clocked one of the Saints cornerbacks in the head.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, he smacked him. Who was it? Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Oh, the same guy who who got punched by the Bears.
Rocked.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's just getting smacked the whole year. Apparently talks a lot of shit, so it kind of makes sense. But
yeah.
Well, I guess that's the Falcons summed up.
God, those
they're nowhere land, honestly. They're nowhere land because like their offense seems to have all the personnel and yet they don't do anything and their defense is in shambles. So where do they even begin?
If you have Todd Gurley on your fantasy team, literally just cut him at this point.
He's not that bad.
Right. He went 8 rushes for 16 yards.
Oh, okay. Well, he has a lot of touchdowns.
Hey, as somebody who started him I was like a coin flip away from picking up David Montgomery in one. It wouldn't have mattered. But
he has 9 touchdowns this year. Oh yeah, last 2 weeks he's got 42 rushing yards combined. So.
Yeah, as somebody who has him on their fantasy.
Oh my God.
Maybe don't cut him, but the matchups don't get a lot better.
Stash him on the bench. Maybe if it's happening, try to flip him.
If you have if you have an injury, he can maybe get a touchdown. Like he's
he's not worth starting in an 18 league right now.
Yeah, not even in a 16 really. Or no, I
don't know. I mean,
not in a maybe not even a 12.
Well, I'd still take him as my flex over Edmonds.
Damn.
He's not
even that bad.
Is he? Let me see if I can pick up here. Anybody?
Anyway, while you look for that, I just feel like the Falcons
running back, Devin Singletary.
The Falcons always start off terrible. Like literally, they start off the year awful, and then they heat up. Especially, I mean, not as much this year, but last year they really heated up towards the end of the year, and they were like, "Wow, this could be a playoff team." And then they fooled us all because in the offseason we're like, "Yeah, they're going to contend for a playoff spot again." But now they're just going to suck at the beginning of the year, first 8 games, make a little comeback so they get out of top 5 pick range, and then do the same thing again next year because it's just a
rinse and repeat.
Wash. Yeah,
rinse and
repeat.
way.
The Falcons
way, man.
Rip Dan Quinn, though. Maybe he'll come to New England.
Why would we want that?
I don't know.
He's a
defensive coordinator. He's a good defensive coordinator. Actually.
I mean,
he did
the greatest talent.
Yeah, he had literally the greatest secondary in NFL history.
Like by a good margin. I guess
by a lot.
I guess he just didn't mess it up, so that's good enough.
Yeah.
They did pick off Brady twice in that Super Bowl, but that's all I really have to say about that.
Yeah. All right. Anything else to say about this game? Or are we ready to move on?
We've already talked about this too much.
Yeah. Browns Titans. Browns get the W. 4 first half touchdowns for Baker Mayfield.
Who pissed off Baker Mayfield, guys?
Yeah, what the heck was that?
What?
This is like the one that I don't think it's our fault. A lot of these like.
Oh, we'll get into that a little bit later.
Like, yeah, we shit talk a team. They start playing well. We didn't shit talk the Browns. We said they're bad.
I mean, I
but
did.
We gave them their credit.
Yeah.
And then we didn't specifically say Baker Mayfield was bad.
I didn't say they're horrendous, but I said Baker.
I can't believe this. Honestly, I thought they were
I was
the fraud team, and then they just destroyed a team. The Titans are the most inconsistent team of all time. They get blown out by the Colts on Thursday Night Football. Then they play them again last week, and they kicked their ass. Henry looked amazing. Then they play a Browns team that a lot of people think is playing. Their record is they're way worse
good
than
for what they are. Yeah,
and they just completely embarrassed them in the first half. That game was over. Even though the Titans actually kind of made it interesting, sort of. Towards the end there, it didn't matter much. Baker just exploded. That dude Peoples-Jones is pretty good. And I guess they don't need to know too much to be successful.
Hey, that's another fucking player that I said the Patriots should have drafted.
I didn't know he was a
wide receiver. Donovan Peoples-Jones out of Michigan. He's a great route runner, as we saw with that.
They're gonna make the playoffs. It's confirmed. I mean, they played the Jets once.
I want to say that. I think that that Baker Mayfield should be mic'd up every game. Because when he was at the line and the Titans, their D line shifted, he said, "Oh, that's fucking cute," and then snapped the ball.
Yeah,
poor guy. And I think that was the play that Donovan Peoples-Jones got the touchdown. Also,
I gotta say about Baker, I mean, maybe he shouldn't have been the number 1 overall pick, but I mean, he's a very solid game manager who can go off on occasion. Yeah. That's against a bad defense.
I will always say that Josh McDaniels
that's honestly better than a lot of quarterbacks.
Josh McDaniels wanted him to be Brady's successor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they try to trade.
Yeah, but look at Josh McDaniels' offensive mind now. Imagine Baker Mayfield playing in the Patriots system.
Points.
Well,
45 fucking points.
Well, only 30.
Yeah.
You don't count the gunner touchdown.
Yeah, whatever.
Still.
We'll get into it. But the Titans, I totally agree with you guys saying that they're a very, very, very inconsistent team from a game where they were playing the Ravens actually a couple weeks ago. I think it was last week. But that was a really good game. Although it should have been, I thought it was a little bit closer than it should have been. just because, the Ravens have been struggling or whatever. But the Ravens defense is really, really good. And they did very well against the Ravens, obviously getting the win in overtime. Henry popped off. But now they're playing the Browns, who have a much worse defense. And then, sure, the offense is good. But, I mean, you should have enough recoil to kind of, bounce back on their terrible defense compared to what the Ravens is. So, I don't know. I mean, it's not I don't know. It's shaky for them. And, yeah, I think you're right. The Browns are pretty much guaranteed in the playoffs at this point.
That's amazing.
Well, but I mean, I think the Titans are too. There's no way they're gonna miss, right?
No, they won't. They're still first in the AFC South.
But they're tied with the Colts record-wise.
Yeah, but I think they're technically considered ahead because of the record. Let me just check it still says they have a better conference record and a better division record. So
there we go. Yeah.
And they still play. I think they still play Jacksonville once. So
yeah,
they'll probably end up with a better division. They'll probably end up.
Good to move on to. Are we good to move on to two other inconsistent teams?
Yeah, Lions and Bears. The Bears,
what the
fuck? They're so bad. Come on.
They're supposed to have a good defense.
The post-Matt Patricia era.
No, it's because the Matt Patricia era is over.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford has been unleashed onto the NFL.
Trubisky.
Of course, I cut him.
Didn't even play that bad.
Yeah, he was
in the first few quarters, but then in the fourth quarter, up 3 with the ball at like the 14-yard line, he fumbled. And then the Lions scored a go-ahead touchdown and won the game. He literally just single-handedly cost them the win. I mean, he's been playing better than Foles was, I guess. But, let's just be honest. Neither of these guys is the answer for Chicago in the long term.
Oh, no.
And I think that maybe Matt Nagy may be on his way out the door.
He has to be.
Especially considering that they were in the top of the NFC at certain points. They were 4-0 and 5-1.
They beat the Bucs.
Yeah.
They beat the Bucs. What the hell?
They've lost.
Sorry, Henry.
6 straight games.
This team's fucking bad.
They should have.
They really are.
David Montgomery. I never thought
they'd still be in the race for the playoffs, but
I never thought I'd say this, but they're wasting David Montgomery's talents. He's healthy,
wasting everybody.
He's kind of an animal. He's kind of an animal.
He's a little slow. He's not very. He doesn't have any.
I mean, he gets the job.
He doesn't have any breakaway speed, but he's
need to.
He's big.
That's
fine. But
that's another Iowa State player.
They're going to get a lot worse, a lot faster because Robinson's likely on his way out this offseason. That's a big piece of their offense. And when they finally solve the QB situation, hopefully this draft, it won't be enough.
Hopefully they don't.
Offense lost. Hopefully they don't. I mean, I'm on the same boat as you there. But,
I actually wouldn't be surprised if Iowa State coach Matt Campbell is the next coach of the Bears because the whole David Montgomery comparison. Iowa State, again, this is my one college football thing of the episode. He's a really fucking good coach. Iowa State is very not good at college football, if you guys didn't know. But right now, they're number 9 in the country. They just clinched a Big 12 title spot, and they've beaten pretty much every big team. They beat Oklahoma already this year. They only lost a close game to Oklahoma State, but they beat them in tiebreaker and stuff. And this is a really good coach, and I would not be surprised if he is the next Bears coach. So,
and also the Midwest, he's nearby. So
yeah, and he's got David Montgomery. He was the guy who made David Montgomery into a viable draft pick. So can do it again.
Now we'll just power through. I mean, nothing really to say about the Lions. They're just out of it anyway. It doesn't really matter. But now we move on to the Dolphins.
Free Stafford.
Yeah, for Stafford, I get it. Well, not that he's really going to – he's kind of going downhill. But, we'll take him. But Dolphins –
I think he said Rivers is a bigger arm at this point.
Rivers is a bigger arm than him?
No. I'm saying that Stafford is Rivers with a bigger arm. He still makes a lot of stupid passes, and he's not He's like 34, 35 or something like that. He's not.
He's up. I think he's 32.
I thought he was like 32. Yeah.
He's 30, well, I don't know what age he was drafted. He was drafted in 2009. Usually that'd be so he's 32 or 33.
He's 32. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Dolphins Bengals. Very underwhelming game without Joe Burrow.
What happened to the Dolphins?
I don't know, but they're still 8-4. So.
I mean, they're still very likely going to make the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
And apart from that one loss to Denver, they could have been on a 7-game winning streak.
Tua, what the hell?
He's clearly not. He needs a little more time. I don't think and also
I think this is probably like a Jared Goff effect.
Oh my God,
Jared Goff came in a little too early. Mm-hmm. Then everybody kind of wrote him off. But
maybe.
The Bengals are terrible without Joe Burrow. Like, they're just like so bad without Burrow.
Yeah.
They already weren't that good with him, but now they're just terrible.
But now they're in prime position to get a top 5 pick again.
They're just gonna get Penei Sewell, who's the best offensive tackle prospect.
Yeah, let's get an offensive tackle
since like Joe Thomas.
Wow.
They need that. So
he's an animal.
It's gonna be the Jets, the Jags, and probably like the Cowboys, and then the Bengals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the Cowboys won't go line, and those two teams need quarterbacks. So there you go.
Who knows? Maybe Dallas will pick a quarterback.
Dude, I wouldn't. Hey, Dallas is going to be a prime trade candidate. If they don't trade back in the draft, I will be very surprised.
They might.
Yeah, maybe
a bunch of teams that are gonna pay a king's ransom for a quarterback. Hopefully,
but free agency is before the draft, so we'll know.
And who are the free agent quarterbacks?
Dak.
Other than Dak.
I don't know, but what if someone pays him?
That's a good point.
That isn't the Cowboys. Then they'll take a quarterback.
Well, then they have.
No, I think he's coming back to Dallas at this point.
I expect him to go back to Dallas also.
I'd say it's most likely. It's possible that he doesn't, but
I'd say it's about 70-30 right now.
Yeah. Before the season, I wasn't so sure, but now we'll see.
Yeah, because now they're awful.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say about that game because it was kind of uneventful. But Vikings versus Jaguars. What's up?
That dude Brandon Allen threw a nice touchdown. That was about it.
Hey, he was decent.
Yeah, not as good as Stidham's dime versus Kansas City though.
I will literally kill you.
Yeah, all right, Vikings versus Jaguars. Vikings get the W in overtime, 27-24. They stay in contention for the playoff spot. They actually move a little bit ahead of
the Cardinals
right now.
And the Cardinals.
Really, the beloved Cardinals are now below the shitty Vikings.
Dude,
we'll get to them.
This is a bad week. This is a bad week.
The Vikings, this is like the most unimpressive win of all time because they won by 3 against an awful Jacksonville team. But
and they should have
through that terrible
Mike Glennon. It's Mike Glennon now.
He's looked better than the other two.
Luton's been out for 2 weeks, Nick.
What?
You didn't know this?
How did I know?
Luton hasn't played.
I didn't even know
I've said this multiple times.
Yeah.
Luton got benched because he wasn't that good.
He was terrible.
Wow.
In the Packers game.
He was really good in his first game, and that was it.
No, it was the Green Bay game. He threw 3 picks, and they were like, all right.
Yeah.
We've seen enough.
Either way, it was an awful pick that he threw into the middle of the field, and nobody was there.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Damn, Jacksonville needs a quarterback.
Well, they're going to get Justin Fields.
They really need a quarterback.
Well, they were going to be in range for Trevor, but we'll get to why they aren't now.
Yeah.
Not right now, but in a bit.
The Vikings might make the playoffs. I kind of hope they don't, though. I'd rather see the Cardinals.
Kirk shouldn't be in the playoffs.
You never know. I mean, there actually could be two NFC. If you think about it, there could be 2 NFC East teams.
I mean,
think about it.
No.
Yeah, because what if these teams start sucking?
Listen to this.
That would be depressing.
Listen to this. The Cardinals still have to play the Rams. They might if they were to lose this week against the Giants and the Vikings also lost, then wouldn't the Giants be in the 7th seed? And Washington?
No way.
And Washington and now
no way.
If Washington and the Giants win.
Wait.
Hold on, no, I'm gonna need you to run that back really quickly.
If Washington
oh my God, you're totally right. They're both 5-7.
Yeah. If Washington and the Giants win and the Vikings lose, then they would be.
And the Cardinals lose.
Imagine the one year that 2 NFC East playoff teams make the playoffs. The winner of the division has a losing record. They're both under 500, and neither of them are the Eagles or the Cowboys.
Well,
that's
in theory,
2020.
Yeah, I mean, most likely if that was to happen, I'd say one of the division winners would have to end up being 8-8.
Yeah, and the other would be 7-9.
Yeah, but you never know.
Tiebreaker.
You never know,
7th seed could be 7-9.
Yeah.
Dude,
and so could
this is what 7 playoff teams does to you.
It's finally the NFC is actually worse than the AFC.
Yeah, I know.
The AFC is definitely a better conference for the first time in a long time.
Direct correlation to Tom Brady leaving.
Boo.
Just a little bit.
We hate you, Tom. No, we don't. I don't even know. We're
confused
relationship.
No, we don't. Nick,
it's complicated. That's our relationship.
It's Brady's son's birthday today, no? Nick, you want to give a shout out to Brady's son?
Oh yeah, Benny, I think is his name.
Yeah.
What was that picture that they posted of him? He was like.
He looked like Derek. He looked like baby Derek Carr.
11. Nick, don't be talking about pictures of you. You want me to pull the picture of you when you were 13?
Okay. Dante, Nick.
No. The one with you and Andrew on vacation.
Okay, nope. Anyway,
Move on.
that's it. That's it for the Vikings and Jaguars one. Now we're gonna move on to Colts and Texans. Colts get the W 26-20. I almost called him Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Watson was very depressed after the game.
That was tough.
He was like,
no.
We need the Colts to lose, and I was really hoping that A, Deshaun would score for fantasy, and also B, that he would score so that they would win. And they could have scored, but then he just fumbled it.
Dude, that was tough to watch.
He was like,
he's like, I'm done with losing it. This shit hurts.
I'm like, well, just
like, okay, come to New England.
Go to Bill O'Brien's house with a fucking ice pick, and then just exact revenge. Apparently, his first name is Derek, though. I just found that out recently.
Deshaun.
Yeah, Derek Watson. Derek Deshaun Watson is his name.
Dude, no way. That's why.
Oh man,
not much to say. I mean,
Derek.
The Colts looked fine, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
and they just didn't lose.
T.Y. Hilton is back though for the second week in a row.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice. Was he injured? He had to have been injured, or was he having that little of an impact in the game?
I'm pretty sure he was injured.
T.Y. Hilton.
Oh, I think he actually played well. Hold on.
I think he was healthy.
No, like a couple, like 3 games
3 weeks ago.
Oh, I don't know.
I think he was
went
hurt
out for a while because he got hurt in week 1, but I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. I could have sworn I had him in fantasy.
The Colts have hella weapons, first off. The Colts have hella weapons. Jonathan Taylor looked really good. T.Y. Hilton's an animal. Michael Pittman's a really good jump ball receiver. Nyheim Hines is a great pass catcher.
Great, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I did say
but
though in the AFC predictions all the way back when that all the Colts needed really was a quarterback. Did I think that Phillip Rivers was going to be this effective? No.
That's the word. He's really effective. He's not doing too much.
Been a little better.
Surprisingly, he's been very effective. It's honestly, it's crazy. He's been effective.
He's been better than I expected. Which
he's serviceable, but that's much more than what they had.
Hey, there ain't
not made Andrew Luck.
He's not that much better than Brissett was.
Brissett, he also went 0 for 3. He's 0 for 3 passing this season.
Yeah, but last year, what was Brissett's numbers looking like?
I mean, he was decent.
Maybe it's the trash talk that's plowing
through
the NFC South.
They might go 10-6 this year.
Fluffing.
Difference, but
yeah.
Jacoby Brissett. So last season he was 18 touchdowns and 6 picks.
What? Did he start all 16? Yeah, he started all 16 games.
Phillip Rivers this year is 18 touchdowns and 9 picks. That's dude's numbers were better.
Well, I mean,
he still has more games to play.
Yeah.
Well, how many?
He's probably going to throw like 25 touchdowns
and like
12
picks. Interceptions.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he's really not that good.
I don't know.
Well, Jonathan Taylor's just a lot better than what they had last year.
Their entire team is good, pretty much, and the quarterback's not terrible. So that's
everything's gotten better.
And their coaching is good.
Blackman's looking great.
So.
Yeah, but imagine if they had Luck, that would be crazy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
they would be Super Bowl contenders up there with the Chiefs.
They would have definitely been
not on level with the Chiefs, but
they would have. I think if he was on their team right now, I think they would have been easily the 3rd best team in the AFC.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe even 2nd best.
Yeah.
I might even think they're better than the Steelers.
Because their defense is one of the best. I would say it's top 5 defense for sure.
If Luck was in there, they'd be very, very good. Like a top.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Rip Andrew Luck.
I always thought that he was gonna
come back.
Hear about him coming back and stuff. I haven't heard a single thing about him.
I know. He's just kind of vibing.
Yeah.
What? I don't know. I mean, it's
sad. Had multiple potential career-ending injuries.
Yeah, but.
Well, he's traveling the land.
Yep. Traveling land, CNN.
Rhodes Scholar from Stanford.
Beautiful. Anyway, now we're going to move on to a very frustrating game for us Patriots fans. We have the Raiders and the Jets. The Jets just decided to blow the game at the end.
I think Greg Williams is legitimately the worst defensive coordinator in NFL history.
No, I don't even think it was. I think, honestly, it was calls from above, like, all right, screw it. We're blowing it. And then they're like, oh, shoot, Goodell's going to catch on. Let's fire a defensive coordinator just to look like he messed up.
I hope that didn't happen.
I highly doubt it.
I would say
Adam Gase was just orchestrating the whole thing. He's like, my puppets.
Greg Williams,
we will get Trevor.
Nick, do you think any of the people like in the actual organization, other than like the GM and the owner, actually give a fuck about Trevor Lawrence? They want to keep their jobs. They want to win football games. Greg Williams is just such an egotistical asshole that he's like, yeah, guys, there's 13 seconds on the clock. We can't let them get 15 yards closer to the Hail Mary.
He said it would be better. Literally, it would have been better just after that.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
ask
literally.
Madden, bro.
He literally just did fucking cover 0. Like, it's not
Madden.
Jared Goff in the Super Bowl.
And also, of course,
Free Fire Blitz, Engage 8. What are you doing?
Yeah, and they put the undrafted cornerback Lamar, whose name is Lamar Jackson.
on Henry Ruggs, the fastest
the fucking
receiver in the league.
Okay, Lamar Jackson wasn't a terrible draft prospect, but he runs a 4.6. Henry Ruggs runs like a 4.28 or something.
Yeah,
probably less than that.
He was literally like 3 feet.
Maybe
out
around 4.32.
And then at the end, he just gave up. He's like, "Oh man,
it was so sad."
Yeah,
everybody was prepared for this.
He ran a 4.27.
And another thing,
that's
the
ridiculous.
Raiders.
I think the Raiders are frauds.
They are frauds. I'm sorry.
They're
Oh yeah, what
frauds.
the hell? I swear. How do they almost beat the
It took
Chiefs?
Engage 8.
And then also beat the Chiefs. How do you beat the
almost
Chiefs?
Lose to the Jets.
Almost to beat the Chiefs, and then almost lose to them.
And then who they lose to last week? Damn it.
The fucking Falcons. They got blown out on YouTube.
Yeah, 43-7.
They've been playing terrible these last 2 weeks.
Let's see Sam Darnold's numbers. Went 14 for 23. All right, these are not good. 186, 2 touchdowns and a pick. I mean, that's not good numbers, but still.
Yeah, they're gonna. The Jets are just gonna end up trading Sam Darnold for a 3rd and a 7th or something because he's a little bit.
Take him.
A little bit less than Josh Rosen.
I'm not sure he's out that much.
Dude, no.
No, and then he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be fine
with a good O line and.
Dude, I think that
a good coaching staff, not McDaniels, but.
I don't think that we're going to draft a quarterback. I think we're going to get either. You know what? Fuck it. I kind of think we're going to get Wentz. I kind of think we're going to get Wentz.
No.
Oh, no. We'll get to Wentz. We'll get to Wentz.
I'll pass away.
I'll pass. Oh, no. That's funny.
Please,
but,
no.
yeah, I don't know. I think Darnold would be a good fit based off what we see.
He's heading to Denver.
Obviously, we'll go back to Cam a little bit later.
Yeah, if you're over 6'4", you're eligible to be the Denver Broncos quarterback.
He's heading to Denver to throw 13 touchdowns and 12 picks, and then his career is a backup. And then John.
No, we'll give them Cam, and we'll take Darnold.
Why would they want Cam?
We can't.
Who wants Cam?
Rudy.
Yeah. He's terrible.
He's terrible.
Except running the football. We'll get to him.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to Cam. All right, another big upset almost, but it was an upset. What a transition by a New York.
You're so stupid.
You good?
by a New York team. The Giants beat the Seahawks 17-12.
Colt
McCoy. The Giants go to the playoffs. So
Colt McCoy. Best QB tandem in the league. Colt McCoy and Danny Dimes.
Russell Wilson.
Someone
posted this and it was the cycle of Russell Wilson, and it's absolutely true. It was he starts off the year he's a beast, and the Seahawks are 4-0, and everybody's like, "Oh, Russell Wilson, he's the best quarterback in the league." I remember people putting up polls that was Wilson or Mahomes. People were picking Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's so
oh, geez, and him versus Aaron Rodgers, and they're like, "Oh, why hasn't Wilson ever received an MVP vote in his career? He's gonna be amazing." And then these last however many weeks, he's got 13 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 6 fumbles. He's been literally abysmal, basically, and that's because. I know he seems like a really humble guy and stuff like that, but if you didn't know that, you'd think that his playing. What am I trying to say? His play on the field looks like he's super overconfident. Why does he keep swinging that shit? I know that he has deep threats, but dude, sometimes you just have to throw it away or take a sack or run out of bounds. Use your running ability. Remember that the game against the Rams where he just had an open field and he just and someone like a dumbass. What is going on here?
He never runs, and he has the scrambling abilities. Obviously, you don't want to see him get hurt because he's very skilled, but he can take a hit or two. He's just
traumatized from playing 9 years without an offensive line.
Yeah, he's that's it. I'm not taking a hit. His chance of the MVP is completely gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Rodgers
has passed him
very, very fourth in the race now behind maybe Derrick Henry. He's just having not even
Cook.
Slightly below average season for himself. He's got 11 interceptions now this season. That's a lot.
I think more.
I think it's 11.
Hold on.
And multiple fumbles. He's got 6 fumbles. He's got a lot of turnovers. He's going to end up with 35 touchdowns, but he might end up with 15 picks, which is too many.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Giants won. I mean, hooray! I don't really know because we're kind of.
I picked them to go into the playoffs, so I'm kind of.
We're kind of rooting for
we want the football team.
Washington
football team guys.
We'll get to them.
They have to win a game over them. They have to,
Hey, it's gonna happen.
Maybe they'll both make the playoffs. We'll see.
Oh my
I'm rooting
god,
for the
I don't
Giants
want to
again
hear it.
against
I literally
Dallas.
don't want to hear it.
Yeah, not again. We're not listening to this
It could happen.
blasphemy
It
again.
could literally happen.
It could, honestly.
That would be the most 2020 thing to happen.
Oh, Jesus.
Speaking of the NFC playoff picture, we will get into a little bit later in the questions from the Nosebleeds segment once again, but the Cardinals take the L, Chandler. I'm sorry. By 10 points,
The
38
Cardinals
to
have
28,
completely
Rams get the
fallen off.
W.
Kyler looked terrible.
He
Kyler
has
looked
completely
awful.
fallen off. I was saying this to Nick. What is Kyler without Hopkins and his receiving backs to throw to? Trash. He's
Well, I mean,
but worse.
that's like all his weapons, though. That's like saying, what's Russell Wilson without DK Metcalf, Chris Carson, and Tyler Lockett?
Give him, let's say, what about like Carson Palmer's weapons?
Wait, hold on.
So no.
Oh, the Cardinals,
Cardinals. Like, what if it was like?
Prime Larry.
Not prime.
Oh, he's doing work with prime. Oh,
2015. Like a regular set of offense, like because they have a very good.
What about the Patriots offense with Edelman?
Not that bad.
Yeah.
What about
let's say like the Dolphins? Like he's not going to be very.
I mean, then he's probably like the 12th best quarterback in football.
I mean, we call out Lamar a lot for how he's been playing this year, but he's still.
What if he had Lamar's offense?
He would be fucking trash. He'd be terrible.
Well, wait, I have a pitch.
Rude, but he's too small. They knocked the ball down because he's too short.
He's not too small.
And also, he runs like a little idiot.
What if he didn't have his legs? What if he couldn't run?
Well, what?
Then he probably wouldn't.
No. Like, what if he wasn't a scrambling quarterback?
Well, then he probably wouldn't.
That's stupid. That's like saying, what if Michael Vick wasn't a scrambling quarterback?
Yeah, that's so
he wouldn't be good, and we wouldn't talk about him.
He'd be a backup. He'd be a backup. Kyler has a very good arm, but like,
how about you just take away Hopkins? Just take away Hopkins.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't be as good.
You get a 6-10, 7-9 team.
They might go that anyway.
Damn.
Now, you're saying they're only getting one more game?
They have 4 games left, right? They might lose this week. They play the Rams again, I think.
I'll pull it up.
No.
They have the Giants, the Eagles, the 49ers, and the Rams. That's probably 3-1. Probably 3-1.
Or 2.
You don't think they're gonna beat the 49ers?
No.
No, he's picking the.
Oh. No.
I thought you were picking the Giants.
They'll lose to either the 49ers or the Giants, and they'll lose.
They're gonna go 3-1. They're gonna go.
Hey, wait, 9-7. Don't underestimate the Eagles. They got Jalen Hurts in now.
Really?
Shut the fuck up, Nick.
Jalen Hurts. Jonas is confused.
Tyler,
dude, if he's actually like a good quarterback, we're all gonna look really stupid because there were a lot of signs that he was gonna be good.
It was still a terrible
I'm not
pick.
giving up
Either
on
way,
it.
I'm gonna say it was a terrible pick.
People got too excited too early, I think.
Yeah.
He needs another year or so. And also, I don't know if Cliff Kingsbury, maybe he's not the right coach. I mean, he's definitely a good offensive mind, but it seems like
I think you have to keep him.
Yeah,
he inherited a really bad team. That team was with Josh Rosen.
That's the first.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Cardinals.
Oh, oops, sorry.
Yeah, Cliff Kingsbury inherited a terrible team.
Yep.
Like he had to complete every single relevant player in their team other than Chandler Jones was not there. And Patrick Peterson.
He's getting up there, but also Also, what's up with Isaiah Simmons? I expected to make an immediate impact based on what you told me this offseason.
Man, it's because they don't know how to use him. That was the whole fear with him. He can play so many different positions.
Maybe they'll flip him for a second if he still has value. But
dude, if he comes up here,
I wouldn't do that.
Dude, I would do that in a heartbeat.
How do you know he's even good? He's barely played this year. You don't think that's maybe reflective of how he's looked in the training camps and stuff? You think it's all?
I think it's because they have
really great penalty he had on Newton and cost them the entire game.
That wasn't a penalty.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It was the wrong penalty, but it was still a penalty.
It was the wrong penalty, but it was still a penalty. It's still 15-yarder.
Yeah, wait, should have hit him out of bounds like a dumbass.
Because he wasn't out of
bounds. I don't know. I mean,
the announcer said he wasn't out of bounds.
It was still helmet to helmet.
He might still be good, but I was expecting him to be like defensive rookie of the year.
I was too. He definitely still has that potential. It's just the Cardinals have a really uninventive defensive play call.
Their defense is terrible.
And he's primarily a safety. Like we've been knowing this, and they already have Buda Baker.
What are they putting him at? That's the question.
Linebacker?
Yeah, linebacker.
He can play linebacker. He can play money backer, which is shut the fuck up. I would if Bill Belichick had Isaiah Simmons, I think that he actually would probably
he'd be the next Kyle Aaron.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be the next.
Wow.
I don't know.
Oh my
the next,
god.
That's
you'd be
tough.
the next. Who's like an average linebacker you've had? Landon Roberts.
Landon Roberts.
Danny
No,
Shelton.
Pretty good. Danny. Well, he's a tackle.
Oh no,
but
he's a defensive lineman.
tackle. He's a nose tackle.
Yeah.
Danny
let's go to
Shelton.
the next
All right, let's move on to a better game.
We didn't even talk about
Patriots
the Rams
versus
Oh
well,
yeah.
the
screw
Rams
the
are good. Let's just move
Patriots
Yeah, the Rams are good.
versus Chargers. 45
Oh
nothing.
yeah.
Okay, wait. I'm pausing everybody. Gunner, I would sincerely, on behalf of my name, what am I saying? On behalf of myself and the rest of the Nosebleeds cast, we are very, 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 very sorry for the way we treat you. But I will not deny credit for your success because
you can't do both. Hold on. You can't apologize and say that.
Hey, sorry for
impossible.
shit talking you, but we're the reason you're good. It's not you.
Yeah, bullying.
Hey, I'm just saying. Nick,
you say he was good at training camp 2 years ago. That does not make you beneficiary with his success.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that our shit talk awoke him.
He doesn't even believe he's watching this.
Of course he is.
I tagged him in our story. I was like, Gunner, I'm sorry, but we have awoke. But hey, when you think about it, ever since that clip went up after the Jets game, we played, the terrible Jets game. We played the Cardinals where he had the return touchdown, but it was called back.
Yeah.
And then we played the Chargers this week where he had a return touchdown, another almost return touchdown, and a regular touchdown from your boy, Jared Stidham. Who threw
8 less yards. He threw 8 less yards
in camp.
Yeah.
And on
2 completions.
16 less on 16 less throws.
Let's go. QB in the future.
How many? When was the last time a team won a game by this much and had a quarterback with less than 70 passing yards?
Well, but I mean, in total they had 100.
Let's not account that.
Oh shoot! Don't forget about the question. Remind me. We have the question. This week's trivia question.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you want to do it now?
No, we won't do it now. We'll do it at the end of the games, just so I can timestamp it easier.
Wait, Cam Newton, yeah, he's just.
I have it written down. So
I'll be honest. Right. I was very apprehensive, and obviously he's not very good. At the beginning of the season, I remember saying that I didn't think Cam was very good, and clearly he isn't. He's got 5 touchdowns and 9 interceptions.
I agreed with you.
And and basically everybody did. What I expected was him to be in previous years he usually goes for about 18 touchdowns, 10 picks. His throwing numbers are just god awful. But he actually is still one of the best scrambling quarterbacks in the league. Or not really
because he just gets the job done.
Yeah, why don't we run QB draws? What are we doing?
He got 14,
5 of them a game.
He had 14 carries.
Yeah, we do.
Really?
He had only 2 less carries than Damian Harris.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know.
Finally, a good running back.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh my God.
Also,
I was rewatching the Cam Newton episode, and I want to just say that in that episode, I did say I changed my 6 and 10 to 7 and 9 when Cam Newton came.
Wow.
I just want to put that out there.
But we're gonna go 8 and 8. Come on now.
Yeah, we're gonna go 9 and 7. We're gonna win the fucking Super Bowl.
Oh,
and
that's what I was saying.
Let's go.
Guys,
Run the table. Run the table.
We've been. I mean,
will Cam? But the real question is, will Cam reach 10 touchdowns?
No.
How many does he have right now?
5.
Oh my God!
I thought he was
5
at 4.
touchdowns.
Jesus Christ!
5
what about
touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Rushing, he's got 9 or 8. He's got.
Yeah, he's like
10.
almost.
He's at 10.
But I mean,
total touchdowns. Is still not
Belichick couldn't have thrown him, or McDaniels could have thrown him a bone just from an easy passing touchdown at the 1 yard line. I mean, 5 touchdowns and 9 picks, that is terrible.
That's terrible.
We had I told Nick this. We had the quarterback with the most passing touchdowns in NFL history. To a quarterback who has 5 touchdowns by week, whatever this is, 14. Yeah, 5 passing touchdowns. That's less than that's like 1 every 3rd week.
Yeah,
that's it.
If he doesn't throw,
put Stidham in because Stidham can't run. He's also terrible.
Wait, actually, speaking of the Cam Newton episode,
maybe they should
I said in the Cam Newton episode that they were gonna. Even though I thought Stidham was gonna end up starting the year, I thought they would split snaps throughout the year. So why don't we just split snaps? Let's Stidham throw and Newton run.
I had this same
argument. Terrible.
I had this same argument back then.
What the?
Nick, do you know the whole story about Tom Brady in college?
Okay, this is a stupid analogy.
Shut the fuck up and let me talk.
This is the worst analogy ever.
He split snaps with Drew Henson.
Yeah.
Drew Henson was a really good quarterback back then. He was like he was basically, I don't know. He was considered like Trevor Lawrence in his freshman year. That was what he was touted as.
But Brady was better.
That team was really fucking bad. That Michigan team, if they didn't have Brady bail them out at the end of games, they would have, I think, went like 7-5 or something. And that's when Michigan was actually good at football.
No, there's nothing that Stidham can bring to the
table.
table.
There's literally nothing that he brings.
What does he bring to the table?
Threw a touchdown.
I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, against like the 8th stringers on the Chargers.
I'm not being serious, but why not just like throw him? If Cam's not throwing any passes, just throw Stidham in there for a quick change up. Have him
because that change up to what? From incompletions to interceptions.
Well, another thing is when you get a quarterback out there like Cam, he's always a threat to run the ball. So they have to throw up some kind of.
Have to load the ball.
They're gonna throw up a spot.
No, but I'm just saying like some creative. Josh, pull some rabbits out of your hat and just be like, let's throw 2 QBs in, have Stidham at halfback, and then
yes, let's do that.
Crazy? You
mess around with it. The guy,
dude, you're like the Greg Williams of offensive minds.
These are the times that this has happened. Those are the times. This season, there's 3 times that's happened. I can remember that 2 quarterbacks recently. Yeah, actually 2 of them have to do with the Eagles. Oh no, 4. That's the 4th. Yeah, that kind of works. But Lamar sometimes would go out there
with RG3
with Flacco. The first season.
Oh, then too.
Oh yeah.
And he did with RG3
except for get some 1-yard touchdowns. And then the other time was this year.
Well, Phillip Rivers.
Jalen Hurts went out there, and then at the same time as Wentz. And then the primary example is when Michael Vick went out there with McNabb. And I don't know.
Oh yeah.
That was the dream team.
That did not
terrible.
Work. It didn't work.
They were like 7-9.
It doesn't do anything.
Let's try it.
What is going to happen? Nick, do you realize that if we put another quarterback out there, we have to take out somebody else?
Thinking, why not?
Nick, do you realize that if we put another quarterback out there, you have to take someone else out? So who are we taking out?
Yeah, true. Well, yeah.
Don't say a tight end because we need the blocking.
You take out a receiver, then there's nobody
to throw the ball to.
Yeah, facts.
It's not going to work.
Well, Stidham, time to become Taysom Hill.
It's one thing if it's Lamar Jackson.
Dog, the only moving I want Stidham to is fucking out of New England.
Imagine Stidham took a tackle on the run. He would be
dead.
He'd be dead.
I think he would die, honestly.
He tries to
cook anymore.
Who do we play next? Who do we play this week?
The Rams?
The Rams.
He just tries to tackle Darrell Henderson and he just gets a concussion.
Oh man.
Go past.
But yeah, the Rams game. Anyway, let's focus on the positives. The Patriots popped off this week. Gunner had not only a receiving touchdown, but also a punt return touchdown, which we'll talk about a little bit later with our question for the week.
Yeah, literally, that's how you know this game was a complete fluke.
Sony Michel had his first catch of the year.
Yeah, let's go. Still fucking trade him when we have Damian Harris.
What would we even get for him?
I don't see. He has a catch.
We could get like a 7th. We could get a 7th.
Why? What team would want him? He doesn't do
Jets.
anything.
I don't know.
The Jets.
Why would they? They could just sign one off the street. Who's better? Literally.
No. What'll probably happen is they'll probably do like
wide receiver running backs right now.
Dude, why not? He's younger.
We already talked
he
about
has
this, like
potential.
CJ Anderson.
He has no potential. Have you ever seen him break a runaway? Because I haven't. He gets caught up to every single time. Let's see. Free agent. Oh, Shady McCoy.
Nick Chubb, where are you?
Oh, did he?
Oh wait, no, he didn't.
Who?
No, he didn't.
No, that's wrong. It's for the upcoming season. I'm just trying to see who's a current free agent.
CJ Anderson's the best one.
I'd much rather have him.
Oh,
dude, he's like 80.
What about that guy that we signed, Lamar Miller?
Didn't he like tear his ACL?
Yeah, I did. I think.
Oh, he did.
Spencer Ware
that's why he's not on our team.
Spencer Ware is available. I'd rather have him. Isaiah Crowell, Jeremy Hill. I'd
rather have Isaiah Crowell.
Darren Sproles, he's retired.
What about Dante Moncrief or Moncrief?
He's a wide receiver, Nick.
No, I know. He's on our team. I'm saying he did pretty well.
He did? Did he even do anything?
Did he?
He had a rush. Oh, wait, no. He did not have any receptions.
Thanks, Nick.
Let's
go. Dante
Moncrief.
He returned there's like 5 or 6 running Darius Geis. There's like 5 or 6 running backs.
Well, Darius Geis is probably never playing in the NFL again.
Yeah, Washington football team medical staff.
And not even just that. He's also
and also the other
douchebag.
Oh wait, hold on. I think we're spending a little bit too much time on random things, but we haven't even gone into the Patriots defense, which was outstanding.
No.
Oh, it was Herbert really just didn't play
We shut Herbert down. We sacked him like 40 times. Adrian Phillips, he was just, he was like sad at the end. He was just like, oh, man.
He's like crying.
But Adrian Phillips played really well. Kyle Duggar played pretty good. It's just the defense was
fucking Branch played good. Not Branch.
Yeah.
On points.
I know who you mean.
J.C. Jackson had another interception.
Uncle Phil.
On the season.
What was I going to say?
Of the year,
about Herbert, though, actually, someone made this point that, we all talked about him being the offensive rookie of the year, and obviously Burrow's out and Tua hasn't played that well. So in the quarterback department, he still is. But think about how good Justin Jefferson's been this season.
I know, yeah.
He's definitely actually catching up a little bit. He's got over 1,000 yards already this season, and Herbert's got 23 touchdowns and 9 interceptions now, which is still quite good. But he was at 23 and 7, which is much better than 23 and 9 at this point.
Let's look at. Josh Jacobs. I think we can all agree. As much as I love Kyler Murray, Josh Jacobs should have won Rookie of the Year last year. Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
And why didn't he? Because Kyler Murray's a quarterback. So.
Wait.
Whoa.
Wait. Steve.
No,
wait. Hold up. Pause. Pause.
I'm just saying, Kyler Josh sounds more white than Kyler does.
That's true. And they wear white uniforms, so.
Oh, my gosh.
No, it's not because he's white. They're both black. Oh, my God. There's nothing to do with that. I'm just kidding. Jesus Christ.
I know. Wait, but what was I going to say? I bet the Eagles fans are probably just they're just like, they're on crime watch, I guess. I don't know. They're ready to break something.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, that's a good time to move into the Eagles game, right, Nick?
Yeah,
transition.
That's a great transition. Look at me.
Yeah.
See, Chandler on that great
Look at you. Look at you, Nick.
I said that.
Nicholas Antonakis.
Nicholas
Donis. No. I'm happy for Donis. His terrible quarterback has been benched. Carson Wentz is fucking terrible.
He's dead.
Packers got the W, 30-16.
Hey, he still threw for more yards than Cam did, though.
That's facts.
Hurts had 2 beautiful deep balls. I'll give him that. He looked better than fucking Wentz has in weeks, basically all season. Basically,
I just thought of something. Wait, no. All right, never mind. Just keep going.
Jalen, I don't know. And then the fucker Aaron Jones got that 70-yard touchdown when they were.
That
completely cost my fantasy chances. Fuck him. But yeah,
dude,
Rodgers,
Carson Wentz for under
MVP season for Rodgers, 36 touchdowns and 4 picks. He's right there.
That State Farm guy who represents both of them is both him and Mahomes is rolling in cash right now.
36 touchdowns.
4 picks.
What is Mahomes at?
31. But he only has 2 picks.
2.
I don't know, dude. If Rodgers hits 50, I think he might have to be MVP.
Well, yeah, no shit. If he hits 50,
what if Mahomes has?
Well, what do they have?
43 and 3 interceptions, and Rodgers has 50 and
9.
And 9.
Well, 50 and 9 was what
Mahomes
did,
4.
right?
Yeah.
What if he's at? What if he's at 50 and 6?
Well, then it has to be him.
Then what does Mahomes end at?
Well, if Mahomes is at
40,
I'd say for every.
4.
I'd say the general consensus. So
also, Mahomes will probably throw for more yards.
An interception is worth 4 touchdowns, I think, in this race right now. So if you have an interception, you have to score 4 more touchdowns than the other person for every more interception, maybe 3.
Oh, damn.
And also, Mahomes has more running yards, he has more wins, and he has.
That's going to be the end of it. Yards. Whoever has more wins. If the Chiefs go 15-1, then there's no 2 ways about it.
Yeah, the Packers, the best they can go is 13-3.
13-3, yeah.
They have a pretty light schedule down the year. They do play someone good.
What do the Chiefs have? Can't be too hard.
I think they
have the Dolphins.
The Saints play the Chiefs. Did you know that?
Do they?
Not this week, but soon.
Oh yeah, next week.
The Saints and Chiefs play this year.
Ooh.
Jeez, yeah, next week.
That's like an amazing regular season matchup.
If
Drew
Brees was playing.
Well, he might be back.
He might be.
Yeah.
If he's not,
he has a punctured lung.
Well, that's his problem.
I mean, it took Tyrod like 5 weeks. It's been what? 4?
We'll take the lung out. We'll just caress it a little, and then put it back in his stomach, and the lung goes, and then he'll just start breathing. All set.
Oh, I feel so much better.
Then he'll get COVID, and then he'll die because his lungs will just explode.
Oh, Stuart.
I'm so sorry.
Who's gonna commentate with Tony Romo then?
I don't want to see him as a commentator,
They're gonna
bro.
be-
I don't like
That's gonna be
Breeze.
cringy.
I also don't like Breeze.
At least Romo has some charisma. I feel like Breeze is just kind of.
Romo's like the
yeah.
best commentator.
Romo's great, except for when he's calling the
He's
Pack
great.
games. He just fucking shits on us every week.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, yeah,
he
also-
used to not.
Yeah.
Because he
remember we
liked
were
Tom
playing-
Brady.
We were playing the Titans in the divisional round the year that we lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl, but we beat them 35-7, and Romo was like, the Titans that year were 9-7. The quarterback was Mariota, so
Yeah.
like, they weren't that good. They were not a good division.
That was after Mariota threw the touchdown to himself.
Yeah, to himself. Yeah, but anyway, I remember before the game, like it was like, oh, so who's the guy who's with it? Jim Nantz was like, oh, so what do you think about like the chances of the teams? And Romo was like, oh yeah, I think the Titans actually have a real chance to really pull an upset here.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck
I
you,
heard that.
dude. No, they fucking don't. Are you serious right now?
No.
Are you serious?
But see, then last
Patriot
year
team
he was
was
like
so
hyping
good.
up. He's like, "This is the Tom Brady-led Patriots, guys. They're bound to make a comeback
Fucking
at some
what?
point."
Fuck you, Romo.
Hey, Romo also was just like, oh yeah, Dak's not really hurt that bad. It doesn't look that bad.
He's like, oh,
He's like, he's all right. He's
Yeah,
all right.
he probably just
Bad sprain.
twisted his knee back.
I still remember the
I
Giants.
know, and then he just went,
pointing
"Oh
at us.
no."
The Giants player was just like
no.
pointing. He was like, "Uh-oh, you might want to get a guy out there right now." And then
Well,
Romo
no,
was like,
Jim
"Oh, I
Nantz-
just hope it's a
Jim
sprain."
Nantz
And
just
then they
was
cut.
going,
It's just like
"Uh-oh."
cut to
That was
it. It's just like,
Well, not
uh-oh.
funny. That's not funny. Damn it.
Well, we're not making fun of him. We're making fun of Romo's dumbass commentary for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He's still like the GOAT commentator.
if the I'm gonna say this again. If the Packers had just drafted an offensive weapon,
Brandon
It would've
Ayuk,
been-
who kind of went off against the Bills.
It could have been me. You know.
it could have been you. It could have been me at tight ends.
I mean, me.
Oh, I was
you,
a
and Chandler
first
are all
round-
doing the same amount as their first round pick right now.
That's true.
Who did
I
they
mean,
even
I'm just
pick?
saying-
Oh yeah,
Jordan Love. I'm just saying,
He's
I'd probably, if you put me in there at wide receiver versus Jordan Love, I'd probably have more receptions. I'm just saying.
You might catch a pass or two.
Yeah, Roger just guns it. I just take it. I'd fall on the ground. I'm crying because it was super fast, but I got an NFL reception.
Hey, maybe-
for negative
That's
yards,
probably
but-
more than what's his name? The guy
Jordan
we
Love.
traded for. That's not even that we already caught.
Oh,
Isaiah Ford.
Isaiah
Isaiah
Ford.
Ford.
Oh
Okay,
my
also,
God.
I wanna talk
Worst
about
trade
that.
in
We
history.
probably didn't actually trade a 6th round pick because it was a conditional sixth.
Conditional,
So we
yeah.
probably didn't give anything because he never played.
But still, what's the point of even like doing
Why
the
even?
phone
Because
call?
Why
if
even make the
N'Keal
phone
Harry
call? It's a waste
had,
of electricity.
Yeah, seriously? Like he didn't even play a single snap as far as I remember.
Yo, guys,
Waste of
come on,
carbon
guys.
emissions to
People
fly
are
him out of
dying.
here.
People are dying of
That-
COVID, and then
that
we're
dude
just
Gilbert
trading
didn't
for
play.
Isaiah Ford. Like everything's okay. What the fuck?
Remember the highlight tape? That was like the 2 catches that he had.
Yeah. This Patriot highlight tape. Thank you for watching.
Oh, that was horrendous. Anyway,
Oh damn! I just got my jersey. I'm pissed.
oh, I thought you were
What
talking
number
about your
was he,
Cam
like,
Newton jersey. I was like, don't tell me you bought a Cam Newton jersey.
I'm glad. I did.
Hey, it has a number 1 on it, so you can easily just like
Oh,
put a 12 on it and call it a Brady jersey.
I already have.
I just remembered something. Remember back when we apologized to Gunner?
Like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah,
What
15
the
minutes
fuck?
ago.
Back
I
No,
think
I
we
don't
should-
remember that.
Hey,
Fucking
Back
idiot.
when? Yeah,
I
you
think-
can
wait,
just reminisce.
I think we should take it with a pinch. We should take it with a pinch of salt because the last person that we apologized to was Cam, week 2 versus the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah,
we
we
didn't
all know.
apologize to him. We just
didn't
said,
really-
like,
Yeah.
oh, he was playing
Yes, we
well.
did. I was
I
actually
didn't think he
watching
was going to be
Instagram
terrible,
clips.
and he didn't. Okay, all right.
We were like, we're sorry for ever doubting you, Cam. I'm gonna buy your jersey now.
I was really ready to too. I'm glad I
That was-
did. I
yeah.
got Tatum instead, and that was a much wiser investment. So,
Nice,
Oh, yeah.
nice. Just got his big contract.
yeah, that's what.
I'm gonna go get my Tristan Thompson jersey, guys.
That's still much better than Cam. Cam's a
That
below
is
average
much
quarterback. At least Tristan will, probably be productive this season.
Block
Fun
a couple
fact:
shots.
my brother Andrew was thinking of buying me a Jared Stidham jersey for Christmas.
That would be
Dude,
good, honestly. I would.
that would
love
be
that
so
That would
good.
have been funny.
That would've been
Nick,
good.
you have to wear that for every.
But I
episode.
don't wear jerseys, so I mean, I just would
Why
have
not?
wasted.
Well, you better fucking
Arbitrary.
start. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm wearing my
Sorry.
Kobe jersey.
I don't know what
Stuart can wear.
Stuart's wearing his gray shirt or
I'll
no,
go get
black
one.
shirt.
You want me to get? I'm back. I'll be back.
Yeah, I have hella jerseys. You can wear my Doug Flutie jersey. No, you can't. I'm not letting you.
No, nobody wants it. Oh, dude, did you see? Actually, we'll get to it when we talk about the Bills 49ers game. Anyway, Chiefs versus Broncos. Well, Stuart's probably in the same room right now, so it's fine. You can hear
Yeah,
us.
okay. Yeah,
Chiefs versus
um,
Broncos. Chiefs get the W. Broncos almost won, which is kind of
Dude,
scary.
I swear that first off, that was a fucking catch. Tyreek Hill didn't even know it was a catch.
Yeah, what? He was just like, man.
He was like, God damn it, the ball's in my hands, never hit
Yeah.
the ground. Fuck, I dropped it. Oh my god. It wouldn't have even hurt. It wouldn't have even like changed anything in my fantasy team. But what the fuck? I have Mahomes in 2 leagues and Tyreek in 1. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, the touchdown. Yeah.
It wouldn't have changed anything. But
I don't know what to do here. I do have this.
Well, wait, did they still win the spread? Oh.
No.
Nice.
No, definitely. It was like 10.5.
No, it was like 14.
Yeah.
They only won by 6. No.
Yeah. See that? Oh well, they wouldn't have won the spread anyway.
Oh, Clyde Edwards-Hilaire's hurt. That's really fucking good for them.
Yeah. What? That was
the Monte Ellis random jersey.
Nice.
You're still wearing the coat.
It's got that drip.
For the Lakers one. Yeah.
I'm exactly 40.
Yeah. All right.
PR
Yeah.
check?
I mean, besides that, honestly, I don't really have. Yeah, PR check. Yeah. Earnings. Okay. Anyway.
Melvin Gordon. Who the fuck told Melvin Gordon to be good at football again?
Who showed him? He's like, all right, dude, you can start trying again.
Yeah.
Or you can actually play now.
For his car crash or whatever. now he's like, oh yeah, now God's letting me play football again. Now I don't have to rush for 11 yards on 4 attempts.
Damn.
Nick's been traded to another.
Yeah, Nick was actually training Melvin Gordon. That's why
he's been traded.
Nick's been traded.
For a
Where am I traded
podcast first pick. I don't know, some other podcast. The other Nosebleeds podcast on YouTube.
Yeah, one of the 15 other.
Yeah.
All of them are AFK except for us.
That's true.
They can come on this, and me and Chandler will host it. You can leave.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We're gonna be having a vote.
I'm just saying I would gladly trade Nick for Big Cat from Barstool.
We're gonna trade for McAfee. No, we're gonna.
Hey, that would be a fleece dog if we had Pat McAfee.
Yeah, we would fleece the Pat. We would fleece the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah.
Right, guys?
Yeah.
Who else is on the show? Do they have like a producer that's well known?
They have a guy from Winchester.
Okay, the Nick is that guy.
Connor, Boston Connor. Shout out Boston Connor.
His name is Boston, and he's from Winchester.
No, his name's Connor.
Oh,
they just call him Boston Connor because he's from Winchester.
Okay,
that's stupid.
Boston
Connor.
Connor.
Anyway,
Boston Nick, what's up, man?
We're moving on. Washington football team versus the Steelers. The
big
NFC
football
East
team guy
responds with a win against the best record team in the league with the Steelers.
Alex fucking
taking their
Smith.
first lock,
and they did that without Antonio Gibson, basically.
Yeah, what?
And without J.D. McKissick. He just sucked.
When did he get hurt? Oh.
He didn't get hurt. He
just
caught
a couple runs in the fourth that were all right. But Carl Sims had an amazing one-handed catch.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God,
dude,
that was what won them the game. Good job, Dustin Hopkins, drilling some field goals after struggling all year.
Those were good balls.
I'm happy. I fucking hate the Steelers, and even though I kind of want the Giants to make it because I picked them,
big football team.
I don't want to see the fucking Steelers go undefeated. And you know what?
That front seven.
However, now they can go 15-1 and then not win.
I will say that Nick is just like, oh, they suck. Like, oh yeah,
Nick, they're not.
They're terrible.
Wait, no.
They're still the second best team in the AFC.
I was about to say that they sucked.
They do
but
not.
Now
then
I have another resolution. I feel that this year's Steelers are last year's Patriots.
No, I don't think that's true either.
I agree.
No,
their offense is so much better than ours.
Okay.
Was. And their defense is also better.
That shows to their record. But
their defense is also they're a better version of us from last
when
year.
it comes to playoff time in the second round, because they'll get a first round bye most likely at this point. Let's just say they play like, I don't know.
They'll probably play Buffalo.
The Bills. Yeah.
They'll beat them.
I don't know.
Just suck off Josh Allen some more, will you? The Steelers are
Stephon
definitely
Diggs.
The Steelers.
We could have traded for Stephon Diggs. Would have just taken a second round pick instead of fucking
Muhammad
Sanu.
We didn't do that.
I hope the fucking.
We could have literally done anything to bolster our offense.
Other than what we did.
We got Isaiah Ford though.
Let's go.
Prima. Maybe he'll come on the podcast. So we're like, so how was your time with the Patriots? He's like, wow, it was 30 minutes.
Like, wait, I played for the Patriots? I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
I mean, it's going to be interesting for the NFC East. We'll get into the playoff picture, though.
Yeah, okay.
We'll get into the playoff picture with a question.
And then there's the game. Oh, there's one more game.
Oh, Dez has COVID. Oh, fuck. Dez has COVID.
Who?
Dez Bryant. 8 minutes ago.
Oh, that's not nice. He hasn't done anything.
I want him to do something.
Wait a minute.
They're playing the Cowboys.
When did they test positive?
I just got the report 8 minutes ago.
Well, I hope he wasn't exposed. I was going to have to cancel this game now.
Dude.
Oh,
he was pulled from warm-ups.
Hey, see? It was worth it. Dude, it's pulled from warm-ups. That means the whole team's exposed.
No, well...
They'll get tested.
Dude, no way.
This game is literally at the time of recording this game, the Cowboys Ravens game is supposed to happen in 10 minutes. Chandler literally texted me like an hour ago. He's like, "Oh, are we gonna just skip the Cowboys Ravens game?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
so
who
yeah,
cares?
Nick was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Oh, we're gonna do it during B block or something on Tuesday," and he was like, "Oh, can you not do tonight?" And then I was like, "Yeah, I can do Wednesday night." And then he's like, "Oh, we're doing it tonight. This is Tuesday night." I'm like, "Okay, so I guess fuck the game that's going on."
I read the future.
It might not happen. Yeah, Nick's a voyeur.
Let's go. See, guys. So eventually, Sid and will start for the Patriots. If it's 10 years down the line.
Dez tweeted. Hold on, I'm looking on Twitter. Dez tweeted. Tell me why they told me for my warm up so I can go get tested. My shit come back positive. Tested positive for COVID. What the fuck? What does that even mean?
Dude, what a guy. He's really just not trying to play the Cowboys.
Maybe he thinks it was a false positive. I don't know.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's
but I would cancel.
Yeah, he was really going to have his nice revenge game. One catch.
This is about to be a COVID fest. Is it in Dallas?
Touchdown,
I don't know.
I have no idea.
No, I think
if it is, then there are fans.
It is. Yeah, it's in Baltimore actually.
It's in Baltimore.
Oh, okay. Then we're safe.
They don't have
Saved by the bell.
Saved by the.
Rip John Harbaugh though.
Has COVID.
He might get COVID.
Well,
he kissed
both
Dez Bryant
him and his brother suck at head coaching, so they're.
No, they don't. What?
Damn.
Harbaugh won Super Bowl.
Yeah, Jim does though. Jim's terrible.
No, he did a good job with the Niners. He's a better.
Yeah, but look at what he's doing with Michigan. He's literally
but he has a
Michigan
legacy.
coach in history.
How many coaches have coached a team to 3 straight conference championships? And also, he was a good coach at Stanford.
I mean, he also went 1-11 in his first year.
Yeah, but they were good.
Damn.
They asserted dominance over USC. But
let's go.
Yeah, that's a funny story. That's a funny beef.
What's your deal, man? But anyway.
What's your deal?
But anyway, no, I mean, aren't they not playing though? Because that game got canceled? Ohio State, Michigan?
Michigan, yeah. So Ohio State actually can no longer win the Big Ten championship because we won't play enough games.
Yeah, well,
which is the
stupidest thing because they were going to get beat by 40.
They should do win percentage.
It's not how it works.
No, because then a team could go 1-0. That's the fucking that might be the stupidest thing you said.
Well, I don't know about that.
Damn.
That's it's not the stupidest thing. It's up there though.
I mean, tough competition. All right. Final game, Bills versus 49ers. Bills get the win 34-24. I watched it. But I did see, actually, I was going to point this out.
Oh, shit, on the screen. Oh, wait.
On the screen.
Nick, I just wanted to ask you, what was the reason why we couldn't do it during B-Block, though?
Yeah, well, because he said you didn't want to do it.
No, I wanted Nick to say.
Oh, Stuart? Yeah, because Stuart sleeps during B-Block.
Okay, yeah.
He goes back to bed.
Yeah.
That's big brain, though.
I just wanted you to say it. I just wanted you to make that annoument.
Stuart's
love the way you say it. You're like, yeah, we get during B.
Yeah, Stuart just wanted to sleep during B.
He went to sleep. I'm like, it's true.
I'm not lying. All right. On the screen, it was in like the second quarter. In the corner of the screen, I was just watching. Like, all right, this is kind of a boring game. The 49ers are getting blown out. I'm pissed off. Then I see in the corner of the screen, Doug Flutie had a tweet that was like, well, boys, the last time you won on Monday Night Football was with me.
That's
back
true.
in 1990 something.
Yeah. That was also the last time they made that they won the AFC East.
Yeah, last time they haven't won their division this century. So
yeah.
Wait, the last time they won their division was with Doug Flutie at the helm?
Yeah, 1999.
Colts have won more recently.
That's fucking sad.
Yeah, I know that, but
signed Doug Flutie.
But
Doug Flutie.
So he's gonna come back and be the quarterback for the Cardinals just because he's better than Kyler is. So
yeah, probably.
Basically, yeah.
Hey,
see, Chandler predicted it. He said he's Doug Flutie, and now look, he's turning into Doug Flutie. He's trash.
Yup.
Dude, I'll kill you. I'm over and strangle you.
Short and average.
Yeah, but the Bills got the win.
Oh, my actual last call thing. Doug Flutie's passing record was tied most passing yards in a game by Grossell, who's the BC backup quarterback because Jerkovic is out right now.
Jerkovic's terrible.
He's not terrible.
He tied his passing record as a backup.
Yards, 500 and whatever yards.
Damn, that's kind of
504 yards.
Holy crap!
Rip Doug Flutie.
Wait, who the hell did we play?
Virginia Tech.
Are they just terrible?
Wow, so much for that time when you were listening to the game on the radio against Clemson, and you were like, "Let's go."
I was watching the game.
You were watching it.
We were playing. I think we were playing Virginia Tech.
It was on Halloween.
It was Clemson that game, and they lost.
But what about the? Okay, never mind. Jerkovic.
Yeah.
Oh, that on the radio. Yeah, when we were playing Wake Forest, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, facts, yeah. But 49ers, this is not good in terms of their playoff race.
Yeah, I was really hoping they win.
It's somewhat impressive that we can even say they have a playoff race. How many injuries they've had?
Yeah, facts.
Props to Kyle Shanahan. Nick Mullins, is he that much worse than Jimmy G? Who knows?
No, he isn't. Jimmy G sucks.
Jimmy G's coming to the Pats next year?
No.
I mean, he's better than Cam, sure, but like not by much.
He's really good looking, so that'll help us.
Yeah, we get all the housewives back.
We can seduce the other.
Seduce Tom Brady back to the Patriots.
That is not seduce his wife, and then he'll come with her.
Whoa. He's like,
yeah, Giselle wears the pants in this.
Sure, Tom. Damn.
Nick, what's going on with you, man? Why you always got? This is the thing. Like, we make these outrageous comments, and then Nick like sidely makes like an even more outrageous comment. He just proposed it at like a Jimmy G Brady gay showdown.
Love triangle. Whoa, no, I did not. No, I did not. All right. Anyway, that's it for that's it for the recap of the NFL games. Now we will go into an array of segments. We got the questions from the Nosebleeds segment, the fantasy update. All right, before we move on, we are actually here with this week's trivia question. Chandler, are you ready to read it off? Well, actually, let's go first and read off last week's.
What year is it?
So last week's question was, what was Bill Belichick's first head coaching job? And the answer was, Nick?
The Browns.
Well done, Nick. I'm so proud of you. And who got it right?
Ryan, our true viewer.
MVP.
Ryan has Belichick gained since that moment?
14 pounds a day.
14?
How many pounds does
60?
Oh, by the way, Dr. Phil is 70 years old. That won't make sense for anybody who doesn't watch the bonus section because there's something in there. Bonus section.
Okay, so now let's get on to this week's question. So in the outstanding win against the Chargers, Gunnar Olszewski scored a touchdown. It was a punt return touchdown. Well, he scored a passing touchdown, but he scored a punt return touchdown for the first time in Patriots history in a while. Who or when was that touchdown? Who scored it, and who was it against? Put it in the comments. It's a big one.
To be treated better than this.
No, Nick doesn't. He doesn't deserve to be treated better than this.
And the secret word secret phrase is Doug Flutie is trash.
Yep.
Sure.
2 against 1.
Do it.
Damn.
Do it.
Chandler is submitted. Well,
I can see.
This is the phrase of the week.
Doug Flutie is trash. We want to see it. Last week we didn't see pineapple. This week we want to see Doug Flutie is trash. Let's do it, guys.
Yes. All right.
Whoa. Stop, Dr. Phil. I hate Dr. Phil.
That's
anyway.
the phrase of the week.
Anyway, guys.
I hate Dr. Phil is the phrase of the week.
Yeah. All right. Just put both. If you're a true fan and you watched all this.
Or
anyway.
Do whatever.
And tell us why it's Nick.
Damn. All right. Now, with no time left on this, we're going to actually go into this week's questions from the Nosebleeds segment, guys. Let's dive into it. We got some questions to discuss. We're ready for it. Let's go. Question the Nosebleeds time. All right, we are back with the questions from the Nosebleeds segments. We have 2 questions this week. First, if my phone wants to turn on. First question, what?
Dude, I remember them. If you don't have them.
First question is from Ethan. Ethan asks, has Taysom Hill proven he is good enough to take over for Drew Brees' starting role after he retires?
I don't see why not.
I disagree. I don't think he has.
I mean,
he has
I guess we'll see.
2 passing touchdowns.
Okay,
and both came against the Falcons with one of the worst secondaries in the NFL.
But I mean, he doesn't look like god awful, and there are games that great quarterbacks don't have passing touchdowns. He's thrown for a good amount of yards in most of the games he's played. So
not too many picks.
And he seems to have.
Has he thrown any?
I don't think so.
I think 1.
Maybe 1. Yeah, and he has good chemistry. It seems like with Thomas. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they can find a better option. But I wouldn't be like, if I was a Saints fan and Brees retired and you went into the year with Hill,
It wouldn't be the end of the world, but he's not your long-term option. Not to mention that he's 30.
But you never know.
You can get like 3 years out of him.
I think you can maybe get 2.
He might be a bridge quarterback, but
I think that if they
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
They're going to be at the point where they can either draft Mac Jones at the end of the first round, which I would love the Patriots to get, but they can either draft Mac Jones or they can roll with Taysom Hill. I think they'd probably just roll with Taysom Hill, but if I were them, I'd probably go after Mac Jones because I don't think Taysom Hill is the short-term or the long-term answer. Yeah, I mean, bring Taysom Hill back to being a utility player. I think he's really good at that. So let him do that and let somebody, a traditional quarterback, a Drew Brees type quarterback, do the whole thing, the winning thing.
And then we have another option. They could always re-sign Winston to another year and then have Winston
he has proven
play.
that he is not the option.
Yeah, if he didn't outplay Taysom in training camp, then...
he didn't outplay Taysom Hill. There's no reason they're bringing him back.
Yeah, I guess.
His career.
Taysom Hill is super valuable at what he did with Drew Brees. If Jameis Winston is bad enough to make it so that they can't use him in that way, which I definitely think he's more valuable as that utility player than he is the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So if Winston is that bad,
that's not good. Yeah.
He's done.
Sign Cam Newton, please.
Honestly,
take him away.
Honestly, that wouldn't be a terrible fit for them.
I'd rather have
Kamara.
Yeah, me too.
Michael Thomas always only likes doing slant routes, so that fits Cam Newton's arm.
Cam can't even throw accurate. He'll probably throw like an outside slant.
No, I'd rather have Taysom.
An outside slant? You mean an out route?
Yeah.
What's that play called in Madden? Sticks.
Sticks.
Not quick slants. Whatever.
Yeah, the other cheesy play.
Engage 8.
The other cheesy play. It's
Engage 8. Ask Madden.
Whatever. I forget it.
No, you're right. It's sticks. It's
He's
the one that
90
goes like,
years old. I'm not
like
gonna
that,
ask him
and then that, and then the tight end option.
Yes. Yeah.
Dez is quitting the season. Dez is quitting football.
What? Really?
His tweet says, I'm going to go ahead and call it quit. I'm going to go ahead and call it a quit for the rest of the season. Ellipses. I can't deal with this.
Dez?
Yeah, he just tweeted
that.
That's hilarious. I love that.
What a guy.
Has he mentally broken down?
Just like Wentz. He and him should have a cup of tea.
Just like Wentz, yeah.
So he came back. He had 3 catches and 12 yards in one of the games, and that was all he did.
Yeah, they are playing. Yeah. Hopefully the whole team doesn't get COVID.
Hopefully they do. It'd be kind of funny.
Dang. Wow.
They're all athletes. They're all going to survive it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I hate the Ravens.
Well,
the Ravens.
I don't like the Cowboys either, so because of you mostly.
0-0 tie.
What? Unbelievable.
Yeah, it is 0-0.
I could
pay 12
if,
minutes.
If Justin Tucker and the Ravens defense combined for 32, I can win.
In what?
Let's go.
Which league? Not in Nosebleeds.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so that's actually a pretty good transition into the
fantasy update. Not yet. We have one more question. So we have two more. We have it from Jack, who asks, who do you think will be the 7th seed in the NFC? If you had to pick one team, who do you think is going to get the 7th spot?
That's a very good question.
Honestly, if I'm going with my gut, it's probably going to be the Cardinals.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
Reality would go towards the Cardinals, but I just kind of hope it isn't, just to spite Chandler.
Yeah, fair enough.
The Vikings, or maybe even the Lions or some crazy shit like that. So,
no,
imagine if it was the Giants. Imagine if it was the Giants.
The Cardinals, that's pathetic.
Yeah, that's pretty bad if it's not the Cardinals, honestly.
Would basically have to lose out. They could still go.
They're on a 3-game losing streak right now. It's not looking good for them.
Well, let's weigh out the options. It could be Giants. It could be Washington. It could be the Vikings. It could be the 49ers,
Eagles.
Technically.
It could be the Eagles.
Technically be the Eagles. The Cardinals and
the 49ers.
Yeah, I said that.
And then I guess it could be Tampa Bay.
Vikings, Bears, Lions, Tampa Bay, and Falcons and Panthers. Literally every team except literally every team mathematically could be except the Packers and the Saints.
The only reason I think the Eagles have a chance is because they're in the NFC East.
Well, but they've already played almost all their divisions.
They've already played almost all their games, yeah.
They have
the Saints,
that's it.
Cardinals,
Cowboys running the table, all 4
football
games. They're going to go 7-8. Nope, that's not even a real record.
That is not how math works.
They're going to lose tonight, so.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
To directly answer the question, it's going to be the Cardinals.
Yeah.
But I kind of
hope the Cardinals.
And then they're going to run the table and win the
Super Bowl.
And then they're going to get anally destroyed by the Packers or something.
Dude, they're going to beat the Packers.
No way. Dude,
Isaiah Simmons is going to take out Rodgers.
Oh, wait. Are the Saints guaranteed the number 1?
No.
What if the Packers get number 1, the Saints get number 2, they play the Vikings, and they lose? That would be the most depressing thing.
That would be so funny.
I hope it happens.
That would be the funniest thing.
I was 100%. It was hilarious when they lost last year.
Yeah, what's his name? Chad Beebe comes away with.
Considering I picked them to win the Super Bowl before the playoffs, and then they lost the Vikings in the divisional.
Yeah, I know. What the hell?
Bullshit. They still, honestly, I don't see what the hell. They were still there's arguments made that other than that game, they were still the best team in the NFC last year.
Oh, for sure.
They were definitely better than the damn Niners.
Yeah, Niners sucked.
49ers defense was great, but their offense was pretty bad.
Terrible. Except for the ball 6 times in the NFC Championship.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And the Packers were, kind of fraught, kind of just played down all year. The Seahawks weren't that good. There was no reason to believe that the Saints weren't the team to make it. And yet they didn't fucking make it for the second year in a row. So that's why I'm always shitting on them. But I think they can make it this year.
Yeah,
they're not going to play their greatest opponent. So,
Well, if they do.
They might play the Rams this year. They might play, so.
Yeah.
Well, if they play the Vikings, I would be afraid.
Honestly, it's just a curse.
It's the curse.
It's the curse.
The Kirk.
The Kirk curse. The Kirk curse.
The curse in Case Kirk. Wait, think about it, because it's
Case, Curse, and Cook.
Case. They all have the same.
Kirk,
they have the same
Kirk, and Cook.
Syllables. C and K and K and C. Case Keenum and Kirk Cousins. And any quarterbacks with K or C in the front of their name will automatically beat the Saints in any game.
Chandler Betts.
Yep, there you go.
I would wipe the Saints.
Colin
Brooks.
All right, Nick, what's the last question?
That's it for the. Oh, well, actually, we do have.
It's
Tom Brady. Why doesn't she love me?
Because she is Jared Stidham. That's why not.
Kennedy Stidham? Is that you, Kennedy?
She is Jared.
She's like, no, Jared, come on, back to the kitchen. Add more garlic to the steak. It's like, yes, ma'am.
What's going on?
Jared Stidham totally would call Kennedy ma'am.
You doing some freaky ass role play on the podcast?
Okay,
you have some weird ass dreams.
No, we're moving on. All right, we're moving on to the fantasy update.
I don't want to be associated with this anymore.
This was the week, guys. Me, Stuart, and Chris were all battling for that final playoff spot, but guess who got it?
And who didn't get it?
Me.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna trade Chris all my players.
Stuart. Chris won.
Chandler, I'll just trade you all my players so that you can beat Nick.
No,
I'm not even gonna play Nick because he's gonna get wiped.
Well, no, I'm gonna drop all
Pietro.
the players.
Whoa!
It's gonna be me and Donis.
It could be anyone.
Donis, you were right the first time.
All
right, well, actually, let's look at this week's scores. I beat Stuart 160 to 137. Right now, Chris and Pietro both have a player to go, but Chris is winning 118 to 168, or 118 to 168.
Justin Tucker needs that's a lot,
40,
that's a lot of
50, 50 almost.
Yeah, 50.
Yeah.
50 point.
Well, it would be 40. Yeah, 50.2.
50.18 actually.
Chandler taking the L against Donis. 146 to 94.
I was taking a rest week for Christian McCaffrey to get healthy.
Yeah, exactly, because I'm about to whoop you in the finals.
Dude, yeah, you're not going to make – probably neither of us are going to make it to the finals. Let's be honest.
I think I'm going to. I'm confident.
I don't see why Nick
Pietro was really bad, so,
Pietro did awful this week. Let's look at the playoff bracket.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's kind of washed right now.
First round playoff matchups are me, the 8-4 Pietro versus the 5-7 Nick, and then we have
disgusting
7-5 versus 75. Goat Goggles versus Chandler, and search history. Big Ben search history, which is probably just looking up how to beat the Washington football team. But
wow, that was so funny. That was so fucking funny, Nick.
That was terrible.
Dude, literally just leave.
Hey, bro, that was so funny. I can't breathe.
No, but
oh my god,
the Mr. Krabs picture. All right, but I play Chris.
I play Chris in the consolation game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
the question is, who will catch the W there?
Who cares? I'm gonna bench on my players.
Dude, the question is, they're playing
What if
Miami.
he still wins?
I was gonna say, do I have to start Rodgers now? But no.
I'm gonna start Brady. Why
This
not?
is good.
Well, I mean, these are. I have a tough decision here because Mahomes is playing the Dolphins and Rodgers is playing the Lions.
Start Mahomes.
Those are.
Oof.
I'm gonna probably start Mahomes. Those are two really good matchups for my quarterbacks.
Yeah. Mahomes is just.
Dang.
I think Mahomes and actually
Mahomes is the
Mahomes.
number one quarterback.
Yeah.
What's Rodgers like? 5? I have him.
He's 5, yeah.
Dang.
I still like my chances.
No one drafted
I
him
had
in Sam's league. Did you know
1,
that?
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody did.
I
picked him
had
up.
him at one point and I cut him.
Mahomes.
Well,
I
thanks,
didn't
guys.
draft a backup quarterback. I don't think.
Thanks, Nick. Now I can win.
He could have been my starter right now, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
Who cut him in the Nosebleeds league? Someone did. I think it was Nick.
I think
No, it wasn't.
'Cause I picked
No,
him
it
up from waivers. Yeah, it was.
Could have been me.
It
honestly,
was?
but I
You
don't
drafted him 84th, and then you dropped him, and then I picked him up.
Dang,
I
maybe
thought I
I
drafted
didn't get him
Breeze
in
and then
Sam's
cut him.
league then.
Dude,
Whatever.
you could use him right now.
I could. No, I have Josh Allen.
But
He's
yeah,
not better, but sure.
he's not.
He put up
better.
30.
Yeah, once.
Okay. Once. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is.
Non-stop
I mean,
W's are coming my way.
I mean, I honestly think that you can
Guys-
win that game. Your
Yeah,
team
let's
is.
also
Kind
I
of,
think I
acknowledge,
can win
even
the
though it's not
league.
on the podcast, that Nick finished last in Sam's league 2 years in a row.
yeah, you suck. You're
You have to do a
terrible.
punishment.
Even if you win the Nosebleeds league, you're still a terrible GM.
You have to eat a fucking. You have
Hey,
to eat
it's
a
fine.
sock.
No, I drafted great in this draft. Are you kidding me?
You have to eat a sock, dude.
You drafted pretty good, yeah.
Eat
You
a
have to
sock?
Yeah.
That's unhealthy.
Well, it's a punishment for a reason.
Yeah.
Well, hazing. All right.
Who gives a
Anyway,
shit?
it's time for predictions. Stuart, are you ready to read them down?
The predictions or the records?
Let's read. Actually, yeah, read the records from last week first, and then we'll go into the predictions.
Hold on.
It's close.
Nick is 0-160. He's had a tough time. And there's actually gotten every game correct, so.
Yeah, I'm 160 now. I'm kind of split different.
Chandler is 73-73. Actually, let's just say this week. I'm sorry, I totally skipped over this. This week, Nick had a great week. He went 9-5. That's the
Let's go,
best week
Nick.
any of us have had in a while. Because we usually
Yeah.
suck. I went 8-6, and Chandler went 7-7. So it's pretty close. Chandler is now currently 73-73. Nick is just one game behind at 72-74, and I am 3 games behind Nick at 69-77. So it's gonna be close.
Nice.
Love to see it.
I'm probably gonna finish last because I keep picking these stupid upsets for no reason. Where the fuck's my pencil? Oh.
Stuart's not having a good time out here.
Here it is.
Jared Stidham doesn't love him.
And so I'm just the
he's
Ravens.
last.
We already picked it. All right, Patriots at Rams Thursday Night Football. The Rams are favored by 5. Fucking pick the Patriots.
I'm picking the Patriots.
Yeah, I have to. I can't bet.
We're
against
gonna
him.
You can. This is the biggest game of the year for the Patriots,
Yeah. Well,
by far.
yeah.
All right,
Every week
Broncos-
is the biggest game.
Broncos.
Every week's the biggest game at this point.
Yeah, Broncos at Panthers. The Panthers are favored by 3.5.
Give me the Panthers.
Really? I thought you liked the
Do
Panthers.
it.
Give
Do
me
it,
the
Nick. Pick the
Panthers.
Broncos. Oh, damn.
Panther Nation. All right. Cardinals at Giants. The Cardinals are favored by 2.5. I'm taking the Giants.
Oh, give me the Cardinal. Oh, my
Cardinals.
God, so much. Give me
Cardinals.
I hope the Giants win this.
Dang, that would be depressing.
I'm a big New York football Giants guy.
The Giants are my least favorite team in football. Maybe in any sport. I think yes. in
No,
any sport.
I hate the Eagles more.
I don't hate the Giants anymore.
Dude,
because
how?
Because
How
How
do
does
you
dude,
hate the Giants?
52? They broke my.
I hate
Broncos
many
are up there too. I hate the.
I hate the Broncos. Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
same.
I still don't really like the Colts. I don't like the Ravens. I hate all
Just
the teams in our
every
division.
team. You know, fuck every team.
I
except
the
hate all the teams
Cardinals
in our
and
division.
the
I hate all the
Patriots.
teams but primarily I hate all the teams in our division the most.
Yeah.
And I hate the
Yeah.
Eagles because I hate Philadelphia sports teams. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry,
Well, I
Dallas.
hate the Sixers too. So
Radonis.
even more. I'm at least their basketball team. But anyway, Chiefs at Dolphins. The Chiefs are favored by 7. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Oh, give me the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
That ain't it, Chief.
Woohoo! That used to be Chandler's phrase. He used to say that
No,
all
it
the time.
wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Was it? Oh,
He'd always go, "That ain't it, Chief."
Yeah, remember he used to say Stidham's going to be the starter, Chief, and then he just wasn't. Yeah, I fucking cry about it. All right, Cowboys at Bengals. The Cowboys are favored by 4. This game
What
is
a
fucking
stinker.
awful.
What a
Who wants to
stinker.
watch
Cowboys-
bullshit?
Cowboys are favored.
Yeah,
Against the
Give me-
Bengals.
Give me
Bengals are
Weed
the
and Boys right now.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys too.
Yeah, I have to take him.
Let's go.
I will not.
Dude, it's the
take
Bengals without Burrow. Like that's
Yeah.
that's
The
honestly,
Burrow-less Bengals.
That's like Usain
Am I-
Bolt without his legs.
that's only a little better than the Jets. They have better receivers. That's it.
Maybe he could wheel really fast.
All right. Texans at Bears. Texans are favored by 1.5. I'm taking the Texans.
Yeah, give me the Texans.
Yeah, give me the Texans. Deshaun Watson's done with losing. He's fed up with that shit. So
yeah, he's gonna go. They're running the table.
It's time. All right, Titans at Jags. The Titans are favored by 7.5. I'm taking the Titans. They need this one. If they lose this one.
Yeah, see, Nick and I are both thinking about this. I'm gonna take the Titans. Awful. I'm taking the Titans. Yeah, but I mean, they only lost to the Vikings by 3, and the Titans are not proving me anything. They live and die by Derrick Henry.
They always bounce back big, so I'm gonna go Titans.
Yeah, I will too. They live and die by Derrick Henry because
I'm too afraid to take such a risk on that game with Chandler. That'd be the one game we disagree on. That would suck.
Yeah.
Vikings at Bucks. The Bucks are favored by 6.5.
Give me the Bucks.
I take the Bucks. Really? You're thinking about this? The Vikings aren't very good. Yeah.
Vikings are 6-6.
Yeah, because really.
Bucks lost to the Bears.
Is that serious justification right now? Most of the Bucks losses are against good teams. All right, Colts at Raiders. The Colts are favored by 2.5.
Give me the Colts.
Raiders. Yeah, give me the Colts. Easy.
Yeah,
the Raiders are freaking
2.5 is too long.
They still might make the playoffs though because they.
They still.
We're beating them for their 7th spot.
All right. Jets at Seahawks. The Seahawks are favored by 13.5. And even though they played like shit last week, I'm still taking the Seahawks.
Dude, I don't know. That's tough.
I'm taking the Seahawks. Fuck the Jets.
Dude.
No. Yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks. At least the Giants have a pretty good defense. The Jets are literally going to blow the game.
Yeah, but if they blow the game, that means they'll be within 13.
They're going to blitz every game, blitz every play. Wilson's going to roll outside and throw deep for DK every time.
I can't. Yeah, I'm picking the Seahawks.
All right.
It hurts.
Are you taking the Seahawks?
Suck.
Yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks.
Yeah, we all did.
All right. Falcons at Chargers. The Falcons are favored by 2.5. This is kind of tough.
Give me the Chargers.
Oh,
After
damn.
last week, though, how bad they look.
I'm going Falcons. This is the one we're going to disagree on, Chandler. I'm going Falcons.
You're going Falcons. I guess I'm going to go Falcons, too.
I probably should go Falcons, but I'm
not sure. I mean, I think the Chargers are the most there.
Anthony Lynn is not a good head coach.
Either Herbert shook or
he's
gonna bounce back and tear the friggin' Falcons apart.
I'm just saying because the Falcons have like one of the worst secondaries in football. The Patriots have,
but they have good special teams compared to the Chargers.
But does that? I don't think that's going.
Imagine they just pull out an onside kick with Young Hoku.
Young Hoku's the goat.
Young Way, I think so. Packers at Lions. The Packers are favored by 7.5. I'm taking the Packers.
Give me the Packers.
Oh, Packers! What the hell? That's way too low.
That's very low.
I mean, it's another road team. So
is it in Detroit? Yeah.
Yeah. It would be 10 if the Packers were home. But all right, Saints at Eagles. The Saints are favored by 7. You're thinking about this? Are you kidding?
I am thinking about
the Saints are the best team in the NFC, and the Eagles are god.
Jalen Hurts is in Stewart.
He just threw a pick last. He didn't play that good. Other than one touchdown.
He's already the GOAT, dude. It's not even. He's already the king.
Nick,
of
he
the
went
city
5
of
for 12. He went 5 for 12, Nick.
Are we all? I'm taking
king of the city of brotherly love. I'm going the Saints.
Football team at the 49ers. The 49ers are favored by 3. I'm taking the 49ers.
Give me the football team.
The football team isn't even.
Yeah, no. Give me the football team. Are you kidding me?
Let's go, Nick.
This is must-win territory for the football team.
And the 49ers are just.
But they got Nick Mullins, bro.
Yeah, Alex Smith's the GOAT. Alex Smith revenge game. Alex Smith revenge game.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, Steelers at Bills. What is this serious? Hold on, I gotta check this. It says the Bills are favored by 2.5, and I feel like.
Oh, dude, no way. I mean, I'd probably take the Bills.
I mean, they just lost to the football team. By the way, the Cowboys are up 3-0 right now.
Yep, it's still 2.5. Yeah, the Cowboys.
Wow, that's.
I don't know what to do.
Is James Conner going to be
11 yards?
Nice.
Is James Conner going to be back?
Lamar already has a pick.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
Is James Conner going to be back for the
I don't care. I'm taking the Steelers. Fuck the Bills.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be cheering for the Bills. I mean, I'm going to be cheering for the Steelers.
I don't want to cheer for the Steelers.
I really don't want to cheer for the Bills though, especially now.
Can they
I'm
just
taking
tie?
the Steelers. I'm taking the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm also taking the Steelers.
All right, then Monday. Wait, is this seriously? Do the Ravens seriously play on Monday night 2 weeks in a row? That's awkward for them. All right.
Well,
Ravens
it's
at
Tuesday
Browns.
night.
Oh, right. No, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday, right? The Ravens are at the Browns. The Ravens are favored by 1. I'm fucking taking the Browns.
Give me the Browns, baby.
Give me the Browns, yeah.
Give me the Browns. They're gonna
Everyone can officially shut up.
All right.
No.
How many times did you and Nick disagree? Because that's more important. You guys only
We disagreed on one, the Falcons game.
So
That's
we're going to be
gonna be
watching
the
a
most viewed game of the
shitty game
weekend.
intensely. But I disagree a few times here.
Yeah.
Twice.
Stuart could make it up. I think Stuart disagreed with us like 3 times.
I've disagreed with
did.
you on the Giants and Cardinals and on the Washington football team and the 49ers.
Yeah, and then with me another time.
Yeah. No, that's it.
Imagine I get the game on Chandler and Stuart gets the rest of the games on us. I think we could all be tied for first place.
No, because he's 3 back from you. So if you
yeah, so he'll be 1
then
game behind.
Yeah, he would be tied with me.
Damn. No, we would be tied, me and you.
Oh, so then he would be 1 game behind both of us.
Yeah. Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Make sure next week we're going to be on the Nosebleeds Podcast YouTube channel. Go there, subscribe, show your support. We would really appreciate it if you went there and subscribed. See,
Nick.
Stuart is upside down, so that means to definitely go subscribe.
Nick, how
And
many
he has a
underscores?
mustache.
How many underscores?
In the Instagram, it's 2. Nosebleeds
Yep.
__ podcast.
That's
2
2. That's
underscores. That's
2.
2 underscores.
Just
And
like the amount
there
of
you can
wins
find
the
the link.
Bengals will end with.
Damn.
2 underscores.
Bengals slander continues.
Well,
Or
we got like no
how
head
many
there. Hold on.
touchdowns Stidham will have in his career, because right now he has 2.
Yes, and
Damn,
that's the
I
most
just created a roast for you. Anyway, if you
Wow,
haven't already,
thanks,
go to
Nick.
our Instagram, follow it at Nosebleeds __ podcast. Hit the link in the bio there. It'll bring you right to our new YouTube page where you can subscribe. And then this weekend, check out Who Knows Their Stuff, episode 1. It'll be out. The Who Knows Their Stuff game show. Everybody, Stuart just typing a random message in the chat. Everybody's been very hyped to see this. It's been a project long in the making, so we'd really appreciate you going and checking it out. It's a sports trivia game show, so what's better than that? And it's going to be very competitive between all of our castmates. So go check that out. Go subscribe to the new YouTube page, and we'll see you back here next week on the new YouTube page. So make sure to go there. That's it from the Nosebleeds Podcast. My name is Nick Antonakis, along with Chandler Betts and Stuart Brooks. We'll see you next week. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching.
Trivia question. So last week's trivia question was I forget what it was. But the answer.
What was Bill Belichick's first coaching job in the NFL?
Thank you. And the answer was, Nick, you want to say it?
It was the Browns.
I'm so proud of you, Nick. Yeah, he almost actually said it during the episode, and I was like, "Shut up, Nick." He actually almost said the
now
answer.
it's time to shout out everybody who commented.
Yeah, everybody.
Ryan,
We have one real viewer, and he's the
Ryan.
best. He's the best.
Ryan, you are the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. He's the MVP.
He is definitely the MVP.
Hey, but see, that maybe it just takes a little bit of time for everybody to catch on. You know, they're like, "Oh shoot, I wonder why he commented Browns."
Yeah.
I forgot.
So that's why you have to also comment.
So I was like, why did he
the
comment
secret
Browns?
word? Last week's secret word was pineapple. We did not see any pineapples in the comments, but it's okay.
And
I was saying
this week's
comments
secret
pineapple,
word
but
will be
Doug Flutie.
Doug Flutie, yes, that is the secret word. And the
Doug
question
Flutie is trash.
Jimmy
no,
G.
that will
Brady.
not be the secret word.
That
It's
was
Doug
the secret
Flutie.
word.
Well, that's not a word.
Dr.
It'll be
Phil is
phrase.
the key word for this week.
Okay, and
No.
the question.
No.
The question is: it is a
How
Patriots
old
question.
is
this
Dr.
week.
Phil? 68? I don't know.
Something like that, probably.
62.
The question is: Gunner scored a punt return. That was the first punt return since a certain amount of time. It was a good time.
No, it was the first punt return touchdown for the first time since 2014.
Dude, that was literally the fucking question.
I thought no, we're
You're
asking
so
who's
stupid. You're so stupid.
We're asking who scored it. Who scored the touchdown for the Patriots in 2014?
There are a bunch of different things in the fine. I have
really,
like I had like
who could have scored it other than who we're thinking of right now?
David Taylor, you should have gone over this.
You're so weak.
Yeah, it was fucking.
Dude, literally just redo this part. Redo this part.
Okay, all right, we're cutting this out.
Dude, you're so fucking stupid.
Sorry.
Okay, this is gonna be. We have to have a nosebleeds with bloopers, and that's gonna be one of them.
What year?
Yeah, that'll be at the end. That'll be the bonus section for this episode.
I don't know.
Welcome to the bonus section, everybody.
Well, no, but then they give up the answer in the bonus section. Which we don't
well, if you're a true fan, and you watch to the end for the bonus section, then you get to know the answer. Who cares? You want the shout outs.
Fine.
That's what I said last week. You were like, no, we can only get the
idiot.
first person.
Makes a fucking
Okay,
idiot.
all right, ready? We're going again.